Hello, 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 beautiful people of the internet. This is Tamika. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing this reading, I guess, a little quickly, or starting off quickly. I was sitting here minding my business, listening to some music. I'm figuring out some things that I wanted to do, and I started listening to this song, Don't You Forget It by Glenn Lewis. So Glenn or Lewis could be significant to someone. But, and it's 12:33, 100% on my phone. Numbers mean a lot to me. The duration of this song is 4:08, and I stopped it at 3:53, so those numbers could be significant. We're now hitting 1, 2, 3, 4. So a progression, something is moving forward, or someone is in the beginning steps or baby steps of something. But this song, these particular lyrics here, it says, don't you forget your way home for that little girl. Hold on to your world. Your world's apart from where life would start. Understanding what it means to have got nothing but your heavy, broken heart. Memory of what used to be. With change comes responsibility. Don't you forget where you ain't where you've been. Life lessons that made you into a woman. And don't you forget it. Don't you forget your way home. And when I think of way home, I think of back to self. Back to the purest part of yourself. And the part where he says that your world's apart from first where life would start. So it makes me think of someone who isn't in the stages of their life where they're still seen to be, although we're learning until the end. But you would think someone like in their teens or their 20s are still trying to figure things out. And you think someone who's hitting their 30s, their 40s, that they're further away from their birth when they were born. Someone's birthday could be significant. Like in terms of your time of birth and everything, your original birth date. So this sounds like someone who may need just a little bit of support or a little nudge to let them know that everything is not lost. This is someone who is coming into some type of understanding about themselves, how they operated in the world, how they treated or even mistreated themselves. We're gonna start the music back. But this could also be someone who's realizing that we hold on to a lot of things in the past, memories, items, feelings. We hoard. We hoard a lot of those things. And those are the things that weigh us down. Memories of what used to be. This is someone who's not healing. Thinking that something that they once had was something that that they were supposed to have. That it's lost to them now. That a piece of them is missing when that was just a part of their journey. I'm a firm believer in if it's supposed to be, it will be. So with all the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, those are all things that you can build upon in terms of lessons. If it was supposed to be, it would be. So harping on a life that you think you were supposed to have is not going to aid you in healing towards the future. It's going to keep you stuck in the past. It's going to keep you in a victim type of a mentality. With change comes responsibility. When you know better, you should do better. It's a very humbling experience to have to look at yourself and figure out, or not even figure out, because at this point you're just trying to accept the fact that I have done some fucked up things, and I could be fucked up. Like, I could be an asshole. I could be someone who is cruel, unintentionally and intentionally. You don't want to accept that you have those shadow energies within you. That's where the triggers come from. That's where, when someone says, oh, you're like your mother or you're like your father, and you have some deep-seated issues with that, because that person, you look at them or you see a certain thing about them that maybe other people don't see, and it's not something that you want to resonate with, that you want to resemble. So if someone says that to you and you automatically like, oh no, I'm not, I don't look like, you know what why get so hostile? It's a trigger, something within you. Okay, we're gonna get the yin yang insights. I didn't mean to pull out the what's the vibe, but I think we're gonna get some cards from there too. I actually thought the what's the vibe deck was this deck, because they're hidden behind some other cards. So all I saw was the shadow. All I saw was the shadow. Oh, why are these sticking? Higher self, activation. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, I hope I didn't mess this up. What the hell? I did. What was I doing? God damn it. Alright, so we have higher self. This was in the middle. Sabotage. Conflicts, mood swings, trust issues, manipulation, patterns. Your higher self is activating, an awakening, a timeline shift. Wounded, lost, not feeling enough, missing someone, left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles energy. Five of Pentacles energy. I was going to use this deck too, and the Five of Pentacles is at the bottom. This has to do with the loss. It's almost as if someone is going through some type of catalyst moment. You know, where something really traumatic happens in one's life that opens them up to the spiritual awakening, opening them up to change. Maybe even getting to a point in this journey where you're understanding that there's a purpose for everything that happens to us. There's no coincidences. Yesterday, I asked myself a question. I was thinking about a scenario of something in my head, and I asked myself a question, and I went to do something in the kitchen, and I came back, and there was a reading that was just uploaded on my YouTube. This person, I don't even think am I subscribed to them? Possibly. But the reading that was posted just 9 minutes ago, and it answered my question. Like, literally answered my question. It made me cry, because that's so fucking dope to be that connected. Like, sitting and having a conversation. What do we have? Past, suffering. Past affecting the present. Lack, betrayal. Victim, let the past go. Memories of what used to be, letting the past go. Finding your way home to self. With doubts at the bottom, lonely, negativity, not hopeful, discontentment. It gives the energy of settling in a situation, a relationship, a job, whatever. Just settling in some type of circumstance where you're not truly happy. You're happy enough. It's good enough. But it doesn't really make you happy. It doesn't bring you the joy that you truly desire. What else do we have? So someone is having a hard time letting go. Self-worth. High vibration. Healing unworthiness. Expectations, values. Not feeling enough. And healing this unworthiness. Starting to vibrate on a higher frequency. Someone may be going to get some type of cleansing. This card here is the 5 of coins in the Hoodoo Tarot. It's the it talks about a spiritual cleansing at the very top of this. And this is some type of healer, shaman, a spiritual worker. I won't say worker, because it denotes like you're having a job. Like what I do, I don't feel like it's a job. Although I do get paid for it. I don't know, it's more like trying to walk a friend home. But this says renewed faith. Someone coming out of some type of energy. This 5 of coins is not feeling enough. Feeling left out. Feeling like a victim. Fate at the bottom. Wheel of Fortune, karma, cycles, divine intervention, divine detours. Things are starting to change. Don't you forget it. Don't forget who you are. Your divine self. Your divine energy. And look at this. This person here looks defeated, all wet in their emotions. There could be a lot of crying, a lot of releasing. But here, it's like this person is starting to heal. It's almost like going through a withdrawal. And initially, this shit is difficult as fuck. Like, you don't even know if you're going to make it through. But now you're at this energy. You're vibrating higher. You're starting to feel like, wait a minute, I didn't deserve that energy. Why did I accept that energy? Why did I allow myself to be in this situation? And what else? Structure. Foundation. Wants to build a foundation. Balance. Building. Slow and steady. Forming. And it flipped out in reverse. But we have doubts at the bottom of the deck. It flipped out in reverse because someone may be at a point. Doubts. Maybe you find yourself at a point that although you have made strides, slow and steady, in the progress that you're making within yourself, maybe you have doubts because you still have those times where you backtrack, where you have those thoughts and you want to text someone or you want to call them or you want to check someone's social media. You want to drive by their house. Maybe you have doubts that Your foundation is strong, or strong enough at the very least. But although the card flipped out in reverse, it's out here. So you do have a foundation. You're building upon it. It's not an overnight process. Earth energy, it takes time. You're building yourself back up. Probably talking to yourself in a way sometimes that is not deserving of your energy. We all learn, we all grow, we all heal, we all process at our own time, in our own way, at our own pace. You can't compare your struggles and your challenges to anyone else's. Someone may not even handle the things that you've been through the way you handle them, and vice versa with you and their energy. We didn't need to start this song. I'm gonna get 2 more. I think I'll do 5. 2 more. Thoughts, feeling trapped, overthinking, in their head, worries, fears. Oops, I think that's a little... Don't disturb this groove. This is your groove, your vibration. Don't disturb this groove. It's your own thoughts that, I think what we do, especially when we're in this healing phase and we're not at the place where we think we should be, we don't appreciate the strides that we have already taken. We don't appreciate the attitudes that we now don't possess, or the instant anger that we don't jump to do. Maybe we still get angry, but not so quickly. That is progress, slow and steady. Then you'll get to the point where maybe you won't even get angry anymore. Maybe I'm at the point right now, and when I'm driving, and I don't get angry when I'm like cursing the fuck out of somebody, but I might be like, oh my God, why is this person driving so stupid? And then I'm like, you know what? I don't know what's going on in their head. I don't know where they're on their way to. We didn't get into an accident, so I'm good. They're good. I'm good. I'm still on my way. They're still on their way. So sometimes when you get to that point, that's still progress, because your initial thought isn't to roll down the window and say, what the fuck are you doing? You dumb mother. Now everybody's angry. So it could be your thoughts that are causing these issues. Receive the thoughts that you receive. This could be looking online on social media and seeing people doing so well, and you're thinking that you aren't at that stage yet, that you feel trapped, that you're not receiving. This could be in a relationship. I think this has more to do with, because if I'm going to be honest, if you're jumping out of a relationship where there was this type of energy with the suffering, it is so very beneficial to you to take time to yourself and process that energy. What's for you is for you. It won't bypass you. It won't. And I think maybe we have to take out, again, the expectations. I didn't get married until I was 34. First baby at 30. Was it 34 for the... No. Sotto che ti hanno fiata. 30... Yeah, I was 33. 33. And first kid at 34. Yeah. And And that was after being in a relationship with someone for 12 years that was very, very, very toxic. It had its points in it that were good. There were good memories, but there was a lot more of the negative stuff. 12 years. A lot of toxicity, a lot of on both sides. I won't say I had a lot, but I contributed. I'm a reactive person though, so I can give what you get. I can give what you give, yes. Eso te amo, fiestas. But after being out of that relationship for 3 years, I met my husband, got married, had kids, and we've been together almost 20 years. So don't let your expectations kill your joy. You need to be open to giving, and you're not going to be open just yet if you're in this fear-based thinking. That's why this spiritual cleansing may be beneficial to someone. Even if it's taking a spiritual shower, taking a bath in Epsom salt and lavender oils, and I throw tea tree in everything. Tea tree, even some lemon to help cleanse. Whatever is like resonates with you. There's no recipe, there's no right or wrong recipe, because what works for you may not work for someone else. We're different. So, all right. What else do we have? One more card. Trust. Oh my God. Divine time. Greater forces at play. Release control. All is working out for the highest good. Get out of your head. This self-worth out here with next to the structure, in between this past with the suffering and the feeling trapped, this here is in the middle, meaning that it's, for me, it feels like it's coming from your core if it's in between these two cards. Almost as if these are outside things. These are things that don't matter. What you have here with this high vibration, you're healing. And here, look, expectations. Maybe that needs to be healed. Expectations are the fucking killer of, I promise you. Expecting someone to do something, even to read your mind, and then they don't do the thing that you think they should do. Maybe they operate from a different energy, and it just, just to get down, I feel that. And at the bottom we have kisses, love, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love, in divine timing. Love on yourself, which you are doing. Love more on yourself. Because that, when we're loving ourselves, that energy just radiates outside of us. And in radiating outside of us, that's the energy that we start to attract. So just keep doing what you're doing. When you get those thoughts that have you feeling trapped or have you overthinking, try to throw in some positive shit. Or maybe really just try to think of something that makes you laugh. For some reason, I like to say balls and I like to say pause. So I'm walking around the house sometimes and I'm just like, pause. We watch this guy, he does food videos, and he says pause if he's talking about, yeah, I want some of that sausage, pause. Because he's talking about, pause. You don't want to eat it, but not eat it. You know what I'm saying. But I like the P word, the P. So I say pause. So I walk around the house saying that all the time. Or balls, big balls, for no goddamn reason. Just that it feels good coming off my lips. So, that's why I think I have like some type of Tourette's or something. Anyway, do something like that makes you laugh, that gets you out of this overthinking. Get you out of this trapped in your thoughts energy. Always Be My Baby with Mariah Carey is on. All right. Let us get a card for the past. I don't even think we really... cleansing. 7 of Baskets. This is unrealistic expectations written at the top of that card. This is a cleansing. I need a healing for my soul. You started doing that. 5 of Baskets at the bottom. There was a lot of pain in this situation. Traumatic experiences. Having to forgive yourself. Coming back from a dark, dark place. This looks like a dark place. Dark night of the soul. And the bath. I said the bath. And that's lavender in the water. So taking a bath with lavender could be significant. Definitely something with water is significant with regard to cleansing, purifying. Self-worth. Oh, wait. I don't know how to say it. HYSSOP. Hyssop. That could be significant. Something about... What else do we have? Oh, something about putting... Oh, it says drugs in foods or drink. That could be significant with regard to something that happened in this past. But maybe putting some type of just a deal not get that dropper typey thingy and some liquid is significant. Something about confusion and lacking focus. Someone may need confusion and lacking focus. Someone could be getting just a deal no fiata, little tidbits of information from people telling them how they should heal or even how, like, expressing to them they don't like how you're healing, which is none of anyone's business but your own. Ugh. People always inserting themselves. High vibration, and we have the world coming out, the garden. You did it. Good place, peace, safe. You're taking care of business, minding your own crops, watering yourself. With the 2 of Sticks at the bottom, I think I was talking about the 2 of Sticks energy earlier. Doing something that makes you feel really good, that brings you a lot of joy. Something that you have removed from your life is helping. It's like you cut out the weeds in this garden. And now you're able to really grow whatever seeds or crops or flowers, food. You're able to do that. Maybe before you were putting too much water on something, giving someone too much emotion. Oh, excuse me. Planning for the future. You're ending a cycle. Or you've ended a cycle. Structure, foundation. Oh. That energy is bittersweet. Bittersweet. It hurts. Although you know that this is for your betterment. For you. It is almost like if you have to leave, like you've left your parents' house. And it's bittersweet. This is like on a higher vibration. It's bittersweet because you want to be out on your own. You want to be more independent. But it's bitter because you love your family and you want to, like, you would be near them if you really could, or, you know what I'm saying? It was just like you really miss them. You have a really good connection. On the opposite side, this could be bittersweet because what you're doing is creating your own structure, your own foundation for yourself that is going to help you to move forward in a positive way. But it came about through a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of trauma. Someone could have been losing sleep behind this situation, being in this energy. But we have at the top renewed hope. The worst is over. Someone could have sought some type of help from a therapist or a counselor. Maybe someone is thinking about doing so. Maybe like a life coach, or this could just be a really good friend. Someone you trust, who you trust with your thoughts. Oh, 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. Breaking generational curses. So this for some could be moving away from a family where there was a lot of confusion, a lot of hurt. Maybe you weren't raised to feel worthy or important, or to feel loved. But this is the foundation that you're building. This is like you moving forward in a different energy with regard to your own family. The foundation that you're building for yourself, which is in the middle, which is why it's bittersweet. Tell me about thoughts. Introspection, revitalization. Yes, I think. Whatever. But this is with the Four of Cups is so perfect. It's this overthinking in your head, worries, fears. This is someone who is discontent in a situation, dissatisfied. But this card here speaks about the new thought movement, positive thinking. Positive thinking. When you're in this energy, to get yourself out of it, think of something that makes you happy, something that makes you smile, that makes you laugh. Like, we can be really stubborn and stay in that energy. Look at a video of like a kid or something, or a cat. Cat videos, I don't know if it's now because we have a cat, but cat videos are so hilarious to me because they just do the craziest shit. So that could be significant. But yeah, you're moving out of that energy. And we have the Eight of Sticks at the bottom with fast movement. Communication. This also says like a whirlwind relationship, a whirlwind romance. So once you're finally past this energy and you're trusting in this divine timing, if you're trusting in divine timing, then expectations are out the window. Expectations mean nothing. Because divine timing, if I had things the way I wanted them, I would have been married to my ex. Yo, that would have been a nightmare. For different reasons. Not that he was a total nightmare, because he wasn't. If we were in a different lifetime, a little Erykah Badu. If we were in a different lifetime surrounded by different people and different circumstances, that could have been something special. But it wasn't meant for that. That's not where it was supposed to be, or where it's supposed to go. So, but what I'm saying is, if you can get out of this energy of expectations, I spent 12 years in a very toxic relationship that I really wanted to end up losing that connection, starting to heal myself enough to be ready for my husband, because we still weren't ready. We still had to heal individually. But we were in the energy of being able to understand each other. I always said that I was only going to get married one time. Always said this. One time. No divorce. Like, I'm in it for the long haul. If I say that I want to get married, that's a big thing. I don't take shit like that lightly. So, this was that one marriage that was supposed to be. That relationship wasn't supposed to be. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But it wasn't supposed to be. So, whirlwind relationship, after you are through this energy here, you're on this, whatever path you're supposed to be on, you're in this divine timing and allowing the universe to do what they do, allowing the laws of nature, the laws of time, the laws of karma, the laws of relativity, whatever. You allow the energies to align the way they're supposed to. It's not your timing. Your timing, if it was my timing, oh my God, I would have been loyal to a fault. One marriage. I said I was only getting married one time. And the shit that came along with him, oh my God. Right now, I don't know. I could be deceased with the crazy shit that came along with him. Anyway, so we have the Magician coming out with divine timing. Who has the power? Who is the master? Someone who uses their power for good. The name Alonzo could be significant. Something about Prince, maybe Prince Street. Someone could be named Prince. A talisman could be significant. Virginia is significant. And snake root. The Magician energy. It's like you're mastering yourself to be this powerhouse. The moon at the bottom. Something you don't even know. It's hidden to you. Oh, look. It's hidden to you. This love. You're not supposed to know. You're supposed to focus on self. Deceived by someone or deceived by yourself. Through allowing yourself to be enthralled in all these expectations. Even with my husband, I wouldn't have been someone that he dated. I smoked weed. I drank. I cursed. He did none of those things. None of those things. And he's definitely, in the past, have been looking for, at least a woman with those attributes. And he said he was like, what if I just do something different? So that happened. He's younger than me too. 8 years. So the timing had to be perfect. Divine timing. Because I had to adjust to his age when we started dating, when we got married. So it was a mindset that I had to get myself out of. Because if I'm going to be honest, at the age that he was, which was 25, 26, he was a lot more mature than some grown-ass men that I knew. So, yeah, there's that. So, I don't think we need the What's the Vibe deck because you're coming into this masterful energy of self. love, unconditional love. Unconditional love. You love yourself. It radiates out to people who, well, it could also radiate out to people who are vampires of that type of energy. But in this healing you're doing, you'll learn discernment, or you have learned, or you will learn. And in discernment, you'll know, with this Hey Lover, LL Cool J, you'll know who not to engage with and who you should engage with. I think this reading deserves more. I'll just get 1 or 2 cards. Because I feel like this is an energy where this reading is more so, yo, you're out here doing your thugism. Don't allow doubt to creep in, because you just don't do that. It's like you're doing yourself a disservice, especially with all the work that you've done and continue to do. Eu sei que tem no fé. This deck that I'm trying to get is at the bottom of a bunch of other decks. See, it's all love because I wanted you to have that. Oh, maybe we should get these. Because these fell on the floor. It could be possible. Oh, and we'll do the crystal cards because those are the other ones that fell. Alright. So let's get a soulmate card. We'll get Magical Spirits Oracle card. And then we'll get crystal cards. Yay. Yay. Alrighty. Okay. I think there are 2 there, so let's see what the uni wants us to know. Your smile illuminates my soul. It makes me feel whole. There is no part of me that your love cannot fill. From the first moment we met, I am forever grateful, and I count my blessings each day. Beloved Jewel. So it's like, it's so cute. Whenever I say like a whirlwind romance, whenever you meet this person, if you haven't already, your smile illuminates my soul. So your smile is going to be something that this person is not just attracted by, but it makes them feel, I don't know, your smile maybe makes people feel like special, makes them feel like you're the only one that they have eyes, like they're the only one you have eyes for. It's something about it. Oh, that's sweet. There's no part of me that your love cannot fill. You're a giving person. Unconditional loving. All right. Positive and loving thoughts are instrumental in creating positive, loving relationships. Fear and doubt only serve to create greater uncertainty. Think more about what is right in your relationship and less on what you think is wrong. So this could be helpful for when you, if maybe there are people who are in this relationship already, and you're like taking time away from each other in the sense that you're healing individually. Duh, Tamika. You're healing individually. So it's almost like there's not like there's a split in their relationship or in the household where somebody's sleeping on the couch or something. It's not that. But it's just like you're both doing things individually and holding space for that. So say if you need to spend time alone to process things or do things, or like this person understands that and doesn't take it personally, which allows you to be able to heal at a pace that is right for you, or in a way that is right for you. What else do we have? Alright, so we're definitely going to take the one that's up, but not the ones that are down. When it's up, then it's up. Oh, should we only do one? Alright, let's just do one. Because I want this video, I was going to try to make it a half an hour, and it is definitely not a half an hour. Something about your throat chakra could be significant. Feeling dry, maybe someone is dehydrated. Finding it difficult to speak. Not being able to find the right words. So we have cuprite, high in copper content. This stone's vibration helps restore your vitality and raise your energy levels. This is due to the jolt it gives your base chakra. It's a great stone to energize female relationships, mothers, sisters, daughters, and other female partners. So something about a relationship with another female is significant. Copper itself, if this stone is not accessible to you, maybe using copper is significant. We have fluoride at the bottom. Aligning all your chakras and bringing all that energy into your physical body is what this clear, beautiful stone is known for. It is also known to stimulate the crown chakra and enhance the effects of other crystals and stones. This is a must-have for any true crystal lover. So we have crown chakra, which is your top, and then we have the cuprite crystal, which talks about your root. So maybe something to do with like finding some type of chakra clearing exercise. Maybe that is helpful, or maybe it's just specific to one's root or crown. But you're healing, and we spoke about being open to this love energy. So I would say that it's a complete healing. All 7 chakras. All 7, and the card that came out is 16, which breaks down to 7. It says the awakened dead, resilience, nirvana, self-appreciation. The things that almost broke me were the things that most woke me. The catalyst. The number 16, 61, or 7 could be significant. I have a reading that is number 16 and 61 were significant. So maybe that maybe I'll try I'll link it down below, because we spoke about this in the beginning. The things that almost broke me were the things that most woke me. Those catalyst events, something that was very painful for you to come to terms with. It was like a culture shock. We have number 10. This is that ending, the closure, the world card. It's okay to forget and then remember all over again. The Voyager. Return home, lessons, realizations. It's okay to forget, then remember again. The text that you want to send, the call you want to make, the drive-by you want to do, the social media account you want to check. Momentary lapse. It could be a couple of day lapse. But if we're thinking with this positive mindset, we're keeping ourselves out of this overthinking energy. If you're having memories about this person and you're thinking about all the love you shared and all the goodness that was in this relationship, counter that with a checklist. All right, this was good, but this person also did this. They did this. They did this. They did this. This is why we're here. They did this. They did this. Not that you're reliving the emotions or the feelings, but you're reminding yourself, I forgot and then I remembered. No. We can't do that again. I'm going to get one more. 49 could be significant. Rainy Days by Mary J. Blige and Ja Rule is on. I guess we'll get two more. Two more. We have the number 7 again with 25. So 77 could be significant. 25, 52. There's a place within me. There's a place within me. There's a place within me. Still calm, steady, eternal. Eternal center, guru, protection, peace. Trying to bring peace to you, to a situation, mostly to you. Look, and this is the chakra symbol with aligning the chakras. All 7 chakras, the number 7 again. The last card we have is 24. So 24, 42 could be significant. Trust in the places you feel guided towards. Space, time, and self. Infinity, reincarnation, the 5D. 5D speaks about the energy of love. Trust in the places you are guided towards, the places that you love, that bring your heart joy. Number 6 speaks about balance. This is really dope energy here. And look at the bottom with 22, the great goddess, transcendence, divinity, Shakti. Oh my God, coming home. Can you see that? The light is on to come home. And the chakras, clearing out the chakras. When I clear out my chakras, well, not anymore. I do it in different ways. I have several different things that I do. But in the shower, I imagine that my root chakra, the base of my spine, is like some type of tube that shoots out this pequero forte, like starlight or stardust or fireworks. And I imagine that tube is like that energy, that light is clearing out whatever darkness is in blocking my chakras. So I can see this darkness or the sludge or the black or whatever it is in whatever chakra, and that energy is just pushing it out and pushing it out until it comes out the top of my head. And it showers itself all over. So everybody gets a piece of that goodness, a piece of that unblocked energy. So definitely unblocking of the chakras is significant. Coming home to self. This is such a dope fucking reading. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go now. This is the end of the reading. 5303 could be significant. Thank you for watching. I love, 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 love you. Thank you for the likes, the subscribes, the shares, the everything. Maybe I'll do another video. I don't know. But bye.